Good morning students of class 6. In today's video we will discuss the Buddhist Council and the foreign missions, and after that we will discuss the decline of Mon. So these two topics we are going to cover today. So Buddhist Council, Asoka, during his reign a Buddhist council was organized at Patliputra to discuss, to settle the differences in the interpretation of Buddhist teachings. So the purpose, the objective was to organize, to held a Buddhist council at Patliputra was to understand the Buddhism, its teachings in more clearly. Okay, and after that Asoka was inspired by the teachings of Buddhism. In earlier video we have already discussed that he started his Dhamma. It was not a religion, it was a religious duty, we can say, which was totally based on the principles of Buddhism. So still he wanted to learn the Buddhism in more efficient way. That's why he held a council at Patliputra. And we have also read that the impact of Buddha on his life, that after Kaling war he decided not to fight any war in the future. So how religious he was, Asoka was, we can understand through this. We also say that we all are religious, that how many of us are actually honestly following and fulfilling our religious duty. In this way we can also say that Asoka was a great king. He strictly followed the rules, the guidelines of Buddhism, and he also stressed, being a king, he also stressed that the citizens, the subject people of his empire, and not only the people of India, but also he wanted to spread the message of Buddhism in the foreign countries also. And for this he formed many missionaries and sent to the different countries like Central Asia, Syria, Sri Lanka. So in this way Asoka started the message of peace, started spreading the message of Buddhism into the different parts of the country as well as to the other parts of the world. In this way we can say that he was a big disciple of Buddha, and thus Asoka did a lot for our country. Because of his deeds, our position, our respect, our value increased into the eyes of the world. Because in ancient time we have seen that there were fights, there were battles everywhere, and it was the first time India, and Asoka represented India and showed the path that we should follow the path of peace. Through peace we can win through love we can win the hearts of others. There is no use of violence if we truly want to win over the others, we can say. Because if we are using arms, if we are fighting anyone, and if the person, the country in front of you is weaker than you, definitely he will accept your authority. But a person either, or country either is strong or weak. Through the message of peace, through the method of non-violence, we can win the heart of anyone. And if we have win your beliefs, the people like Buddha, they also own the heart of the people, and he became a god. We are following him. So this is the biggest victory, we can say, and it can only be bring through the religion. If we are true religious, then only, and in very easy way, you can win everything. And to Sri Lanka, the fact we have to know also, in Sri Lanka, Asoka sent his son Mahendra and daughter Sanghmitra on mission to spread messages. So this shows how much he was dedicated, how strictly, how honestly he followed the Dhamma, the principles of Buddhism. And in this way, Asok also give a lesson to us that how to become a religious, how we can be religious, a true religious person. That's why we say that Asoka was the great king. Yes, so this topic we have covered. After that, we have to learn that why Maurya dynasty declined. Because when Asoka stepped down in 232 BC from the throne, the successors which came after Asoka, they were very big. They could not handle the administration well. They were not able to handle such a vast empire which was provided them by Chandragupta Maurya and the earlier rulers of Maurya and Asoka. So if the successor is big, he can destroy everything, and this was happened after Asoka, and they were weak, and the other dynasty, Sung dynasty, and the king was Pushyamitra Sung. He defeated the last ruler of Maurya, Bridrat, and in this way Maurya empire declined, and Sung dynasty, a new dynasty, took over the throne of Patliputra on Magad. So we have completed today's topic. In the next video, we will discuss the last portion of this chapter. Thank you.